Glasgow Warriors have had an easy run of matches against bottom half sides in the last few weeks, but that comes to a screaming halt today as they face the top side in the Rabodirect Pro 12, and it's the Glasgow Warriors versus Ulster. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Rugby, home of Rugby Challenge 2 in the Rabodirect Pro 12. We'll be up to round 16 and we have the Glasgow Warriors at home facing against Ulster. Now these two sides met back in round number one, where it was Glasgow who ran out 19-17 winners over Ulster, who have then gone on a 14-0 streak after that match. But we'll get to Ulster in a minute. As Glasgow, the home side who we will focus on, and we have a couple of changes, a number of changes to the team for today's match. It is Hogg who gets a rest at fullback, with Maitland coming in back into the squad to replace Hogg, getting a rest, his first non-start of the season so far. Sean Lamont comes back from injury finally, and that resolves his, well, the little run of Richie Vernon in the number 13 jersey. He played very well, exceptionally well, but Sean Lamont just had to come back into this back line. Vernon returns back to the blindside flank, and he replaces Eddie, who moves back to the bench. Changes in the front row as well, with Hunter coming in on the loose head prop side, replacing Grant, and Dougie Hall coming in for MacArthur at hooker. So plenty of changes for the Glasgow Warriors, who have had one win from their last match. Of course, the loss as well to Zebri. 21-12 they lost to Zebri and then bounced back to beat the Dragons 28-5 last week, round 15. As for Ulster, 14-1 is their record. They lost their first game of the season to the Glasgow Warriors, but after that have been flawless and lead the Rabodirect Pro 12 table with their record 14 streak. Their last two matches have seen big wins, massive wins, 43-6 over Zebri and 49-13 over Ospreys. It is a very talented squad, and the team that will be soon appearing back in the Heineken Cup Series, where we will be cracking on to quarterfinals very soon, as the real competition does as well. But today they're still in the Rabodirect Pro 12, and we have round 16 coming up for you. Kickoff about to get underway. It will be Jackson in the blue home strip of the Glasgow Warriors to kick off. Ulster playing today in their white and red strip. As we are underway, round 16 of the Rabodirect Pro 12 kicks off, and Jackson goes toward the right side for Seymour, who plucks that one out of the skies and intercepted from Jackson. Then it's Petty Jackson from Ulster.
Release.
And that is a great turnover to start the match for Ulster, and they're going to run it straight out. They go wide for Bow. Bow's got trouble. He's got Vandermeer, who does a brilliant job. And Vandermeer puts Ulster in touch, but puts Bow in touch with a desperate tackle. And that is going to be a matchup for the ages. Tommy Bow versus DTH Vandermeer. Keep an eye on that one. Matualu takes a line out down. And, Jackson. Good ball for Vernon. Vernon. Reminiscent of his backline days just for a second there, as he just about snuck through with the great pass. And Ulster go back to Pinar, who kicks downfield. Now Maitland. This is going to be the interesting factor. He frees it up for Jackson in the end. Intercept pass! Once again, Ulster, twice now, but it's turned over instantly. Jackson gets a back intercept! Oh my goodness! What is going on with Glasgow? 3 intercepts already. Ulster just can't stop having the ball as the big locks, Swinson and Muller, go at it. Fusaro turns it over on the ruck. It's his turnover city at the moment. Ulster get it straight back there, and Doyle goes for a bit of a scamper before giving it to the second row. Miller, who's taken high from Jackson. And we will calm things down with a stoppage in play, a penalty for Ulster. And one would imagine Petty Jackson will just sneeze this one over. Drop it to the toe, and that's exactly what will happen. An easy 3 points on offer after 12 minutes for Jackson. And Ulster take the lead 3-0 thanks to the boot of their young fly half, Petty Jackson. Well, Glasgow need to work on their ball retention at the moment, because intercept passes and all sorts are flying for Ulster. who will be taking them with glee. There's no doubt about that. Jackson kicks us off once again. He goes deep down into the Ulster 22. And it's there for Cave, who goes to ground and loses it. Van der Merwe picks it up. Oh, this is great if they can hold on to this. Glasgow, can they do it? Hunter's waiting at the back, and Hunter will get it. The loose head prop goes wide. He finds Lamont, back from injury, goes to Cusack. Oh, brilliant play! McGeegan for the corner! Oh, what a try for Glasgow! That is outstanding stuff! And they respond to the penalty almost instantly. One phase later, the try to inside centre McGeegan. And we're right back in this match with the Glasgow Warriors. Look at this play, Hunter. But it was this here from Lamont. Sean Lamont back inside Cusack. Misses, goes to second line of attack, and McGeegan hits it at speed, breaks into the corner and scores a brilliant try. This was great. This is why he had to come straight back into the team, Sean Lamont, simply for that skill and understanding of the plays. They hit the lead and they hit it hard with a fantastic try. And now chance to make it 7 will fall in the hands of Jackson. Slight breeze at his back. How's he going to manage this one? It's wide out. Oh, he's hooked it inside. Too far to the right. And it will stay too far to the right. 5-3. We have a close one on our hands. Of course, when they met in round 1, it was just 2 points in it. So the likelihood of this one being close as well is fairly high as Jackson kicks off for Ulster. He goes over towards his forward and Hunter takes it down. Nice take from the big loose head prop. And his forwards are backing him nicely too, and the Glasgow Warriors hold on to the ball. McGeegan runs wide. Fusaro's out there. Jackson, oh, great play from Jackson, giving Seymour the break. Seymour tries to break away from the fullback Payne, can't get anywhere, and somehow he's retained possession all by himself. Kellick, nice pass, Cusack involved. Here's McGeegan, breaking the line again. He's got support on his outside, he can't find it. Jackson chips it ahead, Lamont chases, but it's a touch from Marshall. That is the result they were looking for. It got a bit messy, but they got the desired result. It is a line out just 15 metres from the Ulster line. Dougie Hall will throw in, he goes to the front, Swinson puts it down beautifully. McGeegan hits the line again, very hard. Back inside to Strauss, oh, Fusaro, that's outstanding. Jackson to Hunter. And Hunter goes to ground, what a play. That is just exceptional stuff from the Glasgow side at the moment. Sadly for them though, the possession doesn't come back and Marshall has the opportunity and he does so to clear some ground. Maitland puts on the fend. Brilliant work from Maitland. He gives his fellow man, Van der Merwe, fellow winger, the break on the left, and he goes up to Payne again, and now Payne retreats, but he's going to lose the ball, Glasgow. Amazing stuff from Ulster to hold on to possession. Another kick downfield. Maitland grabs it, and Seymour's back there. Lamont's with him. Brilliant work from Lamont. He can't get away from the defence though, and it's nicely turned over from Cave, and they spread it wide for Court now. So Ulster keeping the tempo up here with the Glasgow Warriors. And a good short ball for Marshall. He goes ho. Oh, good pass. Through the hole he went, but just about breaking all the way. Here's Ferris passing over to Bowen Van der Merwe. Hall's on hand. He gets it inside. That's with Tuvey. And now they cut it out to Doyle, who goes to ground again. Oh, this is fantastic stuff from Ulster. Can they keep it continuity together? Our forward goes to ground with a little carry. Pinar. He runs at the line. Oh, he's completely lost there. No Ulster players in support. And Strauss will get the ball. The halfback will thump it. Back to Jackson, who does the deed. Into touch is half time. Made an awful sound in the kicking process. But we'll head to the break with a 2-point difference in the scoreline. 5-3 Glasgow lead, and what a hectic first half that was. Ulster keeping the ball alive. Interplay between their players, between both sides, has been unbelievable, really. It's been an outstanding standard, a level, really, that the players are playing on. The possession stakes 80-20. Glasgow, I'm surprised they are at 80%. That is a massive amount. Territory 74. Ulster have really been kept out of this match, but Glasgow have failed to finish the few opportunities they've had. Handling errors have been good, just 3 from Glasgow, none from Ulster, but they've just had 20% of the ball. That is outstanding. They've had so little. But the tackles are relatively even, so the ball is in play for a very long time, and both sides are willing to throw it around to get the result today. It is first versus fourth in the Rabodirect Pro 12. Vital points for Glasgow, but Ulster will just want to hammer home their authority in this season's league table. If they can win another one, well, they'll get revenge for round 1 where they lost by 2 points to the side, Glasgow, and they'll want to rectify that record and not go 2-0 down to the same side. That will give them a bit of a bogey team for the postseason. Let's see how the second half pans out. It is Glasgow leading Ulster 5-3 at half time. And we're back for the second half with the Ulster fly half, Jackson. Both fly halves, Jackson's today, to keep things nice and confusing. And it's kicked down, and Vernon. Nice play, nice pass from Vernon to Cusack. McGeegan keeps it alive. Rosaro's knocked it on. Oh, what an opportunity that would have been. And eventually, Payne, Jared Payne, takes it at the back for Ulster. And advantage is quickly over for the knock-on as our forward goes wide. Marshall! Oh, he's through 3. Great work from Marshall, but he's lost the ball to McGeegan. Van der Merwe's on hand, he gives a short pass to him, and he takes it to ground. Matawalu. Oh, dodgy pass from Matawalu, giving it to Williams. And Nick Williams drives the ball forward and takes it to ground for Ulster. Here's Muller again. A good run too from the second row. Good defence from Glasgow. Over the ball and turnover. Matawalu, big pass wide for Lamont. Lamont's looking to use his pace. He gets through Williams. He gets away from Allen as well, but taken down from Payne at the back. Matawalu's on hand very quickly. McGeegan, Seymour, running from very deep. Away to Swinson. Good pass. Van der Merwe. Can he get away this time? Van der Merwe, no. Massive tackle. And Jackson gets the intercept and throws it into touch. Looking for a player standing on the touchline. Not the best pass of his career. But at the scoreline of 5-3, plays like that can matter. The line out goes to the back. And Fusaro takes it down for Glasgow. Not the best set piece play from the line out, but it's come off for them. Vernon with the number 6 on his back today. Gives it to McGeegan, who runs back at the line. Running in on the angle. Oh, and Ulster have got way too many numbers there, and they've turned it over. Back to Jackson. And Jackson thumps it down to Maitland. Now what can Maitland do here? He's going to run it, but Jackson's on hand. Nice play, nice ball. And now Seymour's breaking. Seymour kicks this time, and he's taken out from the defence. Poor play as Ruan Pinar returns the play back to Maitland again. Oh, that is offside. Oh, what's going on here from Ulster? Cave was miles offside. He's just tackled Maitland and got away with it scot-free. That was a horrible forward pass from Maitland. It wasn't even a pass. But how did Cave get away with that? He was so far offside, he was just about in the other team's colours. It's a scrum though, Pinar. There's no complaining to fix this. As Ulster have the scrum feed. And they're going to go short side. Cave pops it wide for Allen, who goes back inside for Ferris. And he goes to ground on the 22. Glasgow on the ball, can't find it. Now it's back for Jackson, who spins it wide. It's Alfoa to Marshall, giving it to Bow. Danger man is Bow. Best has been monstered. Massive shot. Maitland's got to make a big tackle on Marshall. No way he's got that down. It's been called a try. The ref is being paid off from Ulster. That is unbelievable. How did that even happen? No way he got that down at all. Marshall, there's, the massive shot on Best, but look at this. No way. No. Not even the TMO. That tells me something is off here with the Ulster and the ref side. That is unbelievable. That is out. That is out. Plum as you like, out. And the try has been awarded, and Ulster take the most controversial lead that you could possibly think of. Now you start to question why they're top of the table, as Jackson will take his conversion attempt, and it's nicely struck. Easy 2 points for Paddy Jackson, and the lead is now 10-5. Ulster lead by just 5 slim points. We have 16 minutes to go as well. This one going down to the wire. Do the Glasgow side have some X-Factor players to call on this occasion? Jackson kicks off, and it's a good kick-off too, and Seymour takes it down nicely. Oh, Swinson's done brilliantly. Cusack gets the pass from the second rower, and they go to ground. Does Glasgow trying to retain possession? And they do, just by a whisker. Matawalu will run it out. Pinar chases him. Jackson gets the pass, the offload and the tackle. McGeegan looks to keep it alive. He's thrown it forward, and it goes into touch. 11 to go. Players trying to do a bit too much there, it seemed. A couple running just bad lines and desperate charges at the defence. Matawalu, one of them as well. It'll be a scrum feed for Ulster. If ever they needed a big one, that was it right there. Pinar goes to Bow. Bow can't get through 2 Glasgow defenders.
Release.
And it could be close, but no turnover. Still there for Ulster. Oh, big monstrous tackle from Fusaro. And Roy Pinar goes into touch, and he hands the Glasgow side one final throw of the dice. It's a line out. It's Dougie Hall. He's throwing nicely to the front, and Swinson puts it down to Matawalu. He goes to Fusaru, who made that monstrous tackle. Jackson over the top. Oh, intercepted! Brilliant work from Cave. Release. That is a game-changing play right there from Darren Cave. There is Jackson now, getting away from one tackle. He's taken to ground eventually. Back it goes for Court. Massive pass from the big prop. And Roy Pinar's running. Oh, he's knocked that on. He's knocked it on, and now it's back with Glasgow, who have another throw of the dice. Matawalu can't get away from Pinar, and that is great work from the South African, who's got a ball straight back for his side. Afoa with a bit of a run there, nicely to Jackson. Jackson knocks it on, and once again we're back here with Glasgow.
Advantage over.
Advantage is over. Full time, inside the 22 with Glasgow. Looking wide for McGeegan. McGeegan's got Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe steps, can't get away. Hall's on hand, and Hall goes to ground. Matawalu's the only back in sight, and this is going to be the end of it. This will surely be the end of it, it will. Into touch from Bow, and Ulster have won the most controversial match of the season by a late try that was definitely in touch. It has been awarded, and it single-handedly has won Ulster this match. Glasgow sink to their second defeat in 3 matches now, as the 4th place side will struggle here to gain momentum heading into the final part of the season. But 10-5, that is heartbreaking, especially when that Marshall try was definitely out. How do you award that? I don't know, but that is just controversy. Massive. The Glasgow side get 1 try through McGeegan. They will also get a bonus point for losing within 7, but it is Ulster, the eventual winners, and now have a record of 15 on the trot, getting revenge for the 2-point loss in round 1 with tries for Marshall. That wasn't even a try. No way you can convince me that was a try. Jackson got a conversion and a penalty to round out the scorers for Ulster. 10 points is all they could manage, but it was enough on the day. A day when Glasgow dominated everything except for the scoreboard. 65% of possession, 54 territory, and they still lose by 5 points. They made 11 poor handling errors and really struggled to put any plays together to break the Ulster defence. 8 line breaks they made, but it was the support and the ball retention that let down the Warriors today. 6 line breaks for Ulster, but only 2 tries in the match for 14 line breaks is a bit poor from both sides. But that wraps us up for round 16 of the Rabodirect Pro 12. Let's check out the table. This loss for Glasgow, they're second in 3 matches, will hurt. Let's see if they can hold on to that 4th spot. But before we have a look at that, we'll check out results from round 16, and we can see the list there. Munster at the top, 30-18 over Treviso. Zebri get a win over the Dragons. Connacht go down to the Cardiff Blues. Ulster, the match we just watched, with that horrible win. That has to go to the review committee. That was poor, but they won in the end 10-5, and the result will stand. Leinster 37-6 over Scarlets, and Ospreys hammering Edinburgh 51-13. One match from round 17, Connacht going down to Zebri. And that sets us up nicely for round 17, where the Warriors will host the Cardiff Blues. The standings now, we're getting quite close, because Munster are right up Glasgow's behind. They are just 5 points adrift, and one more slip from Glasgow could see the demise of that number 4 spot. Of course, the same can be said for Munster, whereas the gap back to 6th is 12 massive points. So one of these teams are going to be gutted, absolutely disappointed to miss out on the top 4, but only 4 can make it, and that loss to Ulster will be a big downer for the Glasgow side, and Leinster would have been hoping for the upset as well, as they're just 4 points adrift of Ulster. Ospreys is right in the middle. They're 8 points ahead of the Glasgow Warriors, but 9 points adrift of Leinster. Round 17 will be coming to you very soon. That is the Glasgow Warriors at home against the Cardiff Blues. They need to get back on that winning horse to Glasgow against the Cardiff Blues side, who are positioned, let's have a look, way down in 9th spot. So we're back to having nice bottom place sides who are potential banana skins. We've already witnessed that with that loss against Zebri, but it is needed to get back on track in the Rabodirect Pro 12 season. 4th place up for grabs. Who will take it? Stay tuned to find out, and thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's match. I'll see you all next time for more Rabodirect Pro 12. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.